Rachel Joy Baribeau here, host of Sunday Soul and founder of I'm Changing the Narrative. Last episode, we talked about the I'm Changing the Narrative chair. It came from the inspiration, the I Am Second set. You see athletes, celebrities, musicians sit in this chair for I Am Second and talk about their stories. And I thought, wow, wouldn't it be cool if we had an I'm Changing the Narrative chair? And it was one that which you sat in it and you could share what's going on in your world from a mental health perspective. And maybe that's just for yourself. Maybe that's for others, your family, maybe that's in your workplace, or maybe you want to make a video and the questions are on our website. Tag us, share it with us, and we can share it with the world if you are that brave. But I dreamed about it and I presented it to a major Power 5 conference. They loved it, never happened. I presented it to another Power 5 conference. They also loved it. Then COVID hit. Sometimes the third time is a charm. Sometimes your no just means not right now, not that opportunity, not that person, not that thing, not that job. It was Marilyn that ultimately helped this come to fruition, and I'm so incredibly grateful for them. What was really cool as well was Commissioner Kevin Warren. Our friendship began, Coach Fleck is friends with he and his wife Greta, and Coach Fleck and his wife Heather. And Coach Fleck, after the game, I remember being in Mexico on this healing trip after I lost my mom, staying in the same place my mom and I stayed by myself. And I remember him texting me and saying, Commissioner Warren would like to get to know you. He would like to do some work with you. And so I remember like, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. And I was able, because of that first mental health game, because of the work that he saw that we were doing, because of the introduction, I was able to consult with and lead 10 minutes, start off the Big Ten staff meetings every week for about 4 months. And that never would have happened without the first mental health game. So he was there in attendance at this game. He came on Thursday night to the women's lacrosse game, sat in the chair. The first time I went, it was just me. They gave me a pass. Minnesota did. They were amazing. They gave my family a pass. But this time I said, if I ever get to do this again, there are so many people behind the scenes that help keep me guided, grounded, loved. There are people that speak as well, like Trey Hicks, one of my former Kings. There are people that do PR, like Allison Ratzlaff. There are people like Emma Jorgensen who do our media. There are people like Kim and Abby and Jason and Matt and so many people. My representative, Jason, asked Maryland for as many passes as we could get. And the amount of passes that they gave us, we used. So when Trey got there, Trey has given he's a young father, business owner, daddy, King through and through. He serves with us with PALS, player alignment liaison. We got him there, he flew in, and he went with me to one of the media interviews. You know, at the very last minute said that it's not just gonna be me, it's gonna be Trey. He's one of my former athletes. And you can ask him because they don't understand the power of being in that room, the power of the story and what we share. So Trey put those headphones on and it came from Trey's mouth.
Rachel came at East Carolina. I'm like, man, I'm tired. I just practice. Now this lady's gonna come here and talk to me about mental health. Okay, what you got? I'm already like sitting in bed like, man, this gonna suck. But she came in like, all right, first of all, y'all not gonna be the same. Mm-hmm. And we all like, what this little lady talking about? Mm-hmm. I think this might be different. And the way she just delivered the message and came in, I started hanging around the little lady, and I got so fired up, I started sharing the story around the country.
Yep.
So I get a chance to speak from a collegiate athlete perspective. Like, I'm the example, like you say, are people still like, you know, taking this in?
Right.
I was like, no, we're taking this in because we see the value now in this generation of mental health and what it does, because a collegiate athlete has the most pressure on our shoulders than any human could ever feel. Our coach, we have to make sure that he's good, because if we miss that deep ball on Saturday, he's out.
Yeah.
His daughter has to switch schools. His family has to uproot and get up out of there. The city misses revenue. Hotels, restaurants.
Wow.
The whole economy is affected because of what I did on Saturday. That immense pressure, along with expectation from family. You're going to the NFL. They're like, you're going to make. Now you have a relationship where everybody's expecting you to get them out the hood. Everybody's expecting you to get them out of this socioeconomic situation. And now you're riding all this on your back.
And you could hear a pin drop in that studio, the look of like, shock and awe on the two hosts' face. They were like, wow, okay, I get this now. At first, I think I was grateful. Don't get me wrong, I'm always grateful for media, but I don't know they understood it. And by the time that interview finished, they understood I'm changing the narrative. Friday night, the game was actually kind of the culmination. It was almost like you worked hard all week, and it was like the celebration, the icing on the cake. Having Allison there and Trey and Emma, and wishing that I could have the rest of the team there. Going to the game, you just got butterflies. You've got total butterflies. And I had a gold sparkly jacket on because I sparkle wherever I go. I love sparkles. And when I'm walking to the game, I start to see people in the green ribbons, and I see the whole staff in the green ribbons. And I remember I saw lots before the game. It's like, come on. This time being on the field felt much different because my team was there. And we had each other. It was so funny. We had some people had taken pictures of us while we were out there, and like the picture caught us all in like the weirdest funny faces, right? But behind, we were all holding each other, and we were all holding hands and holding on for dear life on that field. And so I wanted people to see everybody out there. I wish they could see the rest of the team, but I wanted them to see there were other people behind me and what we do, and it's truly a team effort, and we would not be able to do it. So seeing my team, seeing them walk on the field, getting them those passes, giving them those opportunities to be recognized, to be on that sideline was everything, because that's what we teach in the movement. It's not about you, baby. It's not about you. You were not born for you. So this is the end of our look back on the mental health game. What's next for the chair? What's next in terms of a mental health game? Who knows? The sky is the limit. Dream a big dream. Make no small dreams. I like to say there is no magic in them. So if I've done anything for you today, my hope is that I've encouraged you to go to the letter M, changingthenarrative.org. The link is below. And download the questions. Just hit share and download the questions yourself. Bring them into your home. Bring them into your own being. Bring them into your work. Bring them into your team. And start to have conversations about mental health. I also hope that I have infused you and lit something in your soul that dream you've given up on, maybe it's time to revive it again. Maybe it's time to try again. As always, we would love to partner with you. If you're a small business, medium business, large business, a CEO, or you know a decision maker, please, 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 not for me, but to grow this movement and to help more people and to touch more lives and save more lives, we need partners. We need a partner for progress. If you know somebody that would be willing, that cares about mental health in their business, we could do wonderful things together. Please go to I'mChangingTheNarrative.org, hit contact, and it goes straight to my email. I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you. Next week, we're going to take your questions, and we are going to make you part of the last episode of this season. Season 5, y'all, started Sunday Soul during the pandemic. Having no idea in February of 2020, that what would actually happen, we'd be locked down. I just wanted to have an extension of having amazing conversations with you, with other people, sharing behind the scenes moments, and not ever knowing that we would make it to season 5. And so thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I do it for you. Please hit like, subscribe, and share. Again, you have no idea what it could do for somebody. I love you.